idea is to put that in there and that in there, and then cast it with some coloured resin. I've never done this before, so we'll see how it comes out. And I'm going to turn it into a platter. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to give it a coat of this petroleum jelly all on the base and the sides, just basically so the resin doesn't stick to the mould. So hopefully I can reuse it. So that one in there, and that one in there. So what I'll do is I'll drill a little tiny hole in there and in there, and just a couple of screws to hold it in place, because if not, it's going to float. Right, so that's the first one, and this is the second one. So what I'll do now is, I think I might do one with translucent colours in, and then do another one with thick colours, permanent colours in. So I'll have a look what colours I've got and I'll come back. Right folks, I've relocated into the workshop because it's a bit dusty in the garage. So right, I found these are the permanent colours. I've got black, gold, purple, yellow, red, green and blue, and I want it quite vibrant, so I thought the blue and the yellow for sure, and possibly a little bit of red, not a lot of red but a little bit of red. And I didn't know whether to go with the purple or the green. I think green's a bit of a, I don't know, it's a bit of a funny colour really, so I might go with the purple. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix maybe 150 grams of each up and let it start to go off, because I don't want the colours to just flow into one. I want them to mingle or stay independent. So I might let it start to go off and see what happens. I also found, I don't know if it's a white or a pearlescent, so I might mix a little bit of that and try a bit of that as well. So let's get that done and we'll do the first one, and then we'll come back and do the translucent one. Remember folks, don't forget your mask. I don't know about you, but that, I don't know if you can see it, that looks more like pink than red, and it's supposed to be red, but we will see. This is quite a nice colour, pearlescent white, which is really nice. And then the other one I like is this vibrant yellow. That is really, really cool. So hopefully, if you can see the pearlescent colours on the stick, hopefully they'll give us some cool colours. So we'll give them a couple of minutes just to start curing. I think I'll use this one for the solid colours. The reason being is a bit more wood in it, but I think on the other one it'll look better with a translucent colour, so you obviously you see more of the translucent on it. So yeah, this is the one we'll use. I think it's about time for a cuppa. The question is, because I've never done this before, how long do you leave them before they start to go? Because I had one lot not so long ago where it went virtually from being watery like that to a jelly within the matter of about 35-40 seconds. So the question is, how long do you leave it? I don't want to leave it too long so it goes to jelly, but I don't want to leave it not long enough so it all flows together and you just got one manky one colour. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, at the moment it's still really watery. I know a lot of people do it on temperature, but this resin that I use, it doesn't really build a lot of a temperature until it's actually curing. So what I will do is I'll get a digital temperature gauge and just test it. Right. That is 75 Fahrenheit. They're all 75 Fahrenheit. So we'll give it a couple of minutes and see what it goes to. I'll drink my coffee. Well, I think we might be going. Praise the Lord. Actually, that has turned out a lot better than I expected. I'm just going to get the heat gun, run the heat gun over it to draw any air bubbles to the top, and then I'll just leave it overnight to cure. I've got to be honest, guys, for my first attempt I am really happy with that, and hopefully it'll cure and go off, and we'll give it a couple of days obviously because it's quite thick, and we'll knock the frame apart and see what comes. Hopefully the frame will come apart quite easily, but yeah, no, I'm happy with that, so we'll leave that and see how it comes out. What I'll do is I'll leave it to dry for tonight, and then I'll come back and I'll do the clear one. I might do the clear one just like a pale blue with a bit of glitter in it, just to give it a bit of character, But I'll have a look at what I've got and we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So we'll leave that overnight and come back to that tomorrow and see what it's like. Alright guys, or should I say morning people. It's the next day. It's gone off hard, so let's see what comes out. Shoes. Okay. No, it's not going to come out. It hasn't stuck to the mould, it's actually stuck to the still sticky. It's actually stuck to the gaffer tape I put in there. Oh wow, now that is groovy. I like that. You can just see the timbers in it, which is what I wanted. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. This has given me an idea for a bigger project. The reason I tried this is because someone asked me for a table and I basically wanted to try these to see how they came out. So yeah, no, I'm really impressed with that. I like that. So we'll leave that to dry a little bit, give it a chance to cure, and then we'll decide what we're going to do with it. Yeah, a bowl or a platter, so yeah, we'll see. So right, let's leave that to dry and get on with the next one. Right, so this one I think I'm going to do in a translucent colour with maybe a bit of glitter in it. I've got a nice blue colour, pale blue, so I think I'm a pale blue colour, and then maybe a little bit of blue glitter in it. But yeah, we'll mix up and we'll see. I had the last lot I mixed 1.5 kilos of resin up to give me the thickness of that one. So I'll perhaps mix 2 lots of 500 and see what happens from there. I can always mix a little bit more up. So yeah, I'm going to do that. Always remember your PPE, guys. I'm going to put some blue glitter, some red glitter and some green glitter, some in each one. We'll go green first. I don't think we really need to wait this time like we did with the last one I did for it to start to cure, because they're not individual colours, they're one colour, but obviously the glitter, and I want the glitter to mingle in together, so I'm just going to go ahead and pour, to be honest. So here we go. We'll put a little bit of each in each time. Right folks, it's been left for 24 hours, so let's see if we can get it out. Still a bit tacky on the bottom, but not too bad. What we'll do is we'll leave it to dry over today and see how it comes out. But no, I'm happy with that. Like I say, that one and the other one's the first attempt I've had to go, so once that's all cleaned up and polished out, I think I'm going to make a couple of platters out of them, but we'll leave them to dry and see what happens with them first.